A tampon shortage across the United States is causing frustration among women dealing with store shelves bereft of the essential products, with one of the main producers of the feminine hygiene products blaming AMY SCHUMER for its issues keeping up with demand. Procter and Gamble hired the comedian for its Tampax ad campaign in 2020 and now, 2 years later, the company alleges the successful ad campaign sparked a run on tampons that has forced Pan to keep its main factory going 24 hours a day to keep up with rising demand. The campaign launched in July 2020 with SCHUMER, 41, front and center as a friendly tampon supplier who popped up in restrooms when someone was in need of the product. But now Tampax tampons are suddenly hard to come by in many parts of the country, Time magazine reported. While the company points to its celebrity ad as the reason for the shortage, it's also apparent that COVID-19 related supply chain issues have hit America's stores hard, and Tampax is no exception. In its most recent earnings call, Pan admitted it was having trouble getting the raw materials needed to make tampons, as well as problems shipping the finished products to stores across the country. Comedian AMY SCHUMER, 41, appeared in a series of commercials for Tampax in 2020, and now the Procter and Gamble brand claims SCHUMER is the one responsible for the high demand. With Tampax tampons flying off the shelves in many parts of the country, some Amazon sellers are taking advantage of the shortage, Time magazine reported. Tampax tampons are suddenly so hard to come by in many parts of the country, Time magazine reported that the company is running its Tampax factory in Maine 24 hours a day. Evidence of the shortage has spread across social media, with women posting photos of empty shelves at pharmacies and big box stores like Target and Walmart. WTF. There seems to be a tampon shortage, Amanda Christine posted along with a photo of empty shelves. I have been to 2 pharmacies and Target. Really? As if menstrual cycles aren't an inconvenience already. 𝗙𝗵𝘁𝗵𝘁 posted a similar photo to Facebook and stated that with 2 girls this cannot happen. Another asked, is there a tampon shortage? Went to 2 stores and they both looked like this. Ugh, with 2 girls this cannot happen. Dana Marlowe, the founder of I Support the Girls, an organization that provides bras and feminine hygiene products for the homeless, told Time that they have seen a drop-off in tampon donations. What's been going on for a couple months is that organizations call us up and say, we need tampons, and we go to our warehouse and there's nothing there, she said. Time reported that during the first 6 months of this year, the group received just 213,075 tampons, which is half as many as during the same time last year and 61% fewer than 2020. With Tampax tampons scarce from the shelves, some Amazon sellers are taking advantage of the shortage, according to Time. In January, 1 box of 18 Tampax listed for $114, about $6 more per tampon than women usually pay. As prices soar, Tampax says it posted its biggest sales gain in decades in the most recent quarter. Retail sales growth exploded, company spokeswoman Sherry McMaster told Time magazine. She said that demand is up 7.7% since 2020 and linked the increase to SCHUMER's commercials, which ran during that time. However, Pan also noted in a recent earnings call that it was having trouble sourcing raw materials for tampons and other feminine care products, as well as getting them on trucks bound for retailers. Raw materials that go into tampons, including cotton, rayon, and sometimes pulp and plastic for applicators, have been some of the most in-demand raw materials throughout the pandemic, Time reported. Because these materials have gone into medical products. Sheng Liu, a professor in the Department of Fashion and Apparel Studies at the University of Delaware, said this is the 3rd straight year the demand for cotton has exceeded production. Tampons are a staple product, a life necessity, Liu told Time. If you look at the pricing strategy for the big players, they will consider more price increases for these necessity products. CEO Time Sullivan of the Organic Project, which makes tampons in Europe, told Time that the cost of getting its tampons to the US is up 300% from last year. The company started flying, rather than shipping, the biodegradable wrappers for its feminine care products from Italy, because shipping has become so difficult and expensive. Even though women have been posting about the shortage, there are no set figures or information about how much is in stock at local stores. CVS said in a statement to Time magazine that it was working with suppliers to ensure that customers had access to these items, but was not able to provide any data about out-of-stocks. Tampons aren't the only essential item that has recently been hard to find in stores.